ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are nearing the end in Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. Chapter 17 in episode 16, I think. Last time, we escaped the submarine, but oh no, the bad guys in blue stole Bad Sissel's Temsky fragment and are trying to go for world conquest or something like that. We don't really know what they want with it except do evil things. Well, it doesn't matter anyhow. We'll need to get it back, and we got saved by evil Sissel, who is still somehow around. We'll probably get some explanation on that right in a second here. But yeah, maybe evil Sissel will join the team? That would be something. Anyways, let's jump in. The abandoned submarine continued to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? It's evil Sissel, obviously. Or it's Ray. It could also be Ray, but I think it's evil Sissel. Eek! Okay, snazzy. Yeah, it's evil Sissel. I see you have managed to survive, detective.
Hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. ...
I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you! What happened?
I can't hold on to the image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are. That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. But the evil guys called you Sissel as well, didn't they? ... I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Camilla is still absolutely out of it. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsky fragment. Excuse me that both of them have the same voice, but they are both Sissel in my mind, so... well, it's probably a bit confusing for those of you at home listening only to this and not looking at the screen. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. Oh, okay, he was watching. And I think I've gotten some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over the past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
On that day 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. It's kind of ironic that he died the exact same pose as in the beginning of the game. So of course I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too?
Yes it is.
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsky remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. I mean, that much we already figured out basically, right? Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death. But it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? So are the time effects different for every person as well? But no, Missile could also return to 4 minutes before death, right? Or could he? Was he just hitchhiking with us? And did he save Camilla without returning to the past the first time around? Could also be it. Oh no, he had to have saved her, she has a core. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Huh? This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. Okay, yeah, so he's just a regenerator. Damn, get me one of those Temsky fragments, they seem pretty useful.
What?
My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me. Ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel.
So, I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow!
Okay, and finally, revenge. Will his motives be deeper than what we have seen before? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on all the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal I made, those guys promised to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsky. Okay. Interesting. Detective Chowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. It seemed like they wanted to use it for themselves, right? Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsky fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Yeah, Lynn, right? You, detective. Okay, and that explains the scene in the very beginning. I think it was the beginning of episode 2. Where Egad and the evil main guy are talking about Lynn being the target. And obviously in episode 1 as well, where the assassins come after her.
Me?
Huh. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. ...
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. Did she even remember him from back then? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, she was very suspicious of Sissel in the beginning, of good Sissel, I mean. But... Huh. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. That explains that. So of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. And that's why he leaned against it, so that his body wouldn't collapse immediately. Good thing she had a weapon on her, for bad Sissel at least. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. Yay, retard strength! The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. But wait, something doesn't make sense. How could he possess Lynn if Lynn never had a core? Right? That makes no sense. He should only be able to possess somebody with a core. We saw it. We saw him flitting over to her. So... weird. Maybe it just works differently for him. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyways. And there he is, nearsighted Jigo, I think. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted to wipe you out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me?
Oh, wait, and that was why the fake doctor was there as well. He was trying to get Bat Sissel carted off, Bat Sissel's body carted off, so that they could screw him over right from the get-go.
I never even heard of the Temsky meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jout case. They thought you would find out about Temsky sooner or later. That seems to be it. Okay. We got a lot of stuff there. I didn't pay attention. Was there another core in Sissel's bag? Because we know there's a cat in there for some reason. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is to wait for water pressure to crush the submarine.
Oh no!
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. Do we still have a telephone? I have an idea! We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down the steep. Hey, good Sissel and I are on the same wavelength. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
Hey, Camilla's back.
Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here. What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Maybe he still will. He got jettisoned.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsky fragment and escaped, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Oh, I see. I suspected. I had an inkling while editing last episode, but seems it's actually coming true. I think we are searching for Bad Sizzle's body, so we can just return to 4 minutes before his death and prevent his death, right? And that would put a big wrench into the entire timeline. Oh no. But that's pretty much our only way out of here, except for Cabanella or Jout saving us from this.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do.
Yeah, boy.
This will tell us where Detective Jout is.
That present from the inspector in white.
That's right. Detective Jout told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body, in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get out of here?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo? Oh, good going.
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
It looks like Detective Jout is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
Okay, great. And let's look and see. We have the door, the bottle, floor lamp, the control panel to operate, and that's missile over here.
Okay, what do we do now?
We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea.
What? How? Just to let you know, I don't like water very much.
According to Lynn, the key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of a missile.
Missile? You have a missile right here.
I don't think she's talking about that kind of missile. Now then, where did we see another torpedo?
So, my dad isn't here on the submarine?
Don't worry, we're going to go get him right now.
Okay. I hope it didn't hurt Lynn's feelings, what I said about my dad saving us if he was here. No, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned.
Ouch.
I'm going to start being tougher too. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla!
Nobody tell her that her mother's killer sits in the same room right in front of her. I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. But wait, if we were to like save Sizzle, that means Camilla's mother should live as well, right?
So, his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment.
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell.
Detective Jout's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jout.
That's a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so?
So, what are you gonna do? Ride on the top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to.
Darn. I kind of wanted to see that.
Did you want to see me drown?
Then let's go. Control panel. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officers, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. No, it sounds heavenly.
I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country.
Anyway, it looks like the armor of this machine is a bit busted.
I mean, all the better for me. And I probably shouldn't open this door. I'd better not open this. That water could come gushing in, I bet.
It's such a peaceful mood at the moment. You need to throw cold water on it.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it peaceful. Okay, mechanical arm. Wait, do I need to... And then get up. Lift. Telephone, dial, nice. To the torpedo room or the engine room? I mean, yeah, the torpedo room has the torpedoes, but... The phone line to the engine room isn't working right now. All that water probably damaged the line. I guess I don't need to go back there anyways. Okay, I just wanted to try it.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
No, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow up Detective Jowd, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then. Okay, they made it here fast.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck.
That doesn't do anything. Okay. And I cannot get over to Camilla. It's sad, but what can you do? But I can get over to Sissel.
What will happen to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Good thing that I'm spending this time talking. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
How's it going there?
I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset though. Don't want to blow it up.
I'm sure Detective Jowd would appreciate that.
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile.
Okay, thanks. And then, switch. This switch won't budge, maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken though. It would probably work just fine if only I could move the switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Oh yeah, I have to swap the switches, right? Oh, and now I can use missile. Show whoop. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end too. But something's odd.
What is?
In the command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right, okay. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks. Then let's go.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Chow is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, I got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, sister.
I can't do this either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Come on, ladies, say something.
I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can't understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
Yay! Okay, all loaded up.
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch.
We're ready. Do I need to count? Like actually count?
Sissel?
Yes?
We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. That's probably a promise you can't keep.
If it goes the way I think it's going. Here goes then.
Good luck, friend.
And launch!